The purpose of this paper is to investigate the rider kinematics during and after collision and to find the difference in the kinematics and injury mechanism between the driver and pillion rider of motorcycle in the motorcycle/car traffic accidents. 8 full-scale motorcycle/car collision experiments were selected from 22 experiments conducted during the last 3 years, each with a motorcycle and dummy striking the side of a passenger car. In spite of the remaining risks of road contact, pedestrian safety in car collisions can be positively influenced by measures of vehicle technology and by optimization of car front structures. Methods: a historical cohort study combined information from the Devon and Cornwall Constabulary database on road traffic collisions with the district-wide retinal screening database, to provide an anonymized matched database of road traffic collisions in the diabetic population. The aim of the study was therefore to investigate whether the rate of road traffic collisions in insulin-treated patients was higher than that of the non-diabetic population using a population register-based study. This reflects an assumption that an increased risk of hypoglycemia in these patients will cause road traffic accidents. Door openings are analyzed for frequency and release mechanism, and the ejection risk for exposed occupants is seen to be very high. The number of fatal accidents caused by drivers aged 75 or older fell to 401 in Japan in 2019, accounting for 14.4% of the total, slightly lower than a record high seen the previous year, police data showed Thursday. However, studies show the majority of trucking accidents caused by driver error are due to the passenger vehicle driver, 81%, not the trucker, 22%. This calls for a need to improve trucker defensive driving techniques, such as keeping a safe distance from other vehicles, being patient with slower or reckless drivers, and using turn signals. Children reveal a high incidence of head, torso and upper thigh injuries due to their relative height. This is most likely due to the unsafe drivers of the past. Many passenger vehicle drivers are not aware of how a commercial truck differs from their car. 2nd to July 4th is January 1st, presumably because drivers are either sleep deprived or still walking off the effects of a midnight toast of champagne. A 2-sectional questionnaire was used. The first section included the standard Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Questionnaire, while the second section included demographic characteristics of the subjects. In this paper, an extended cellular automaton model is proposed to simulate the complex characteristics of traffic flow and the probability of the occurrence of traffic accidents by considering the modified conditions for determining whether traffic accidents happen and the effect of multi-slowdown sections on a highway. In this paper, results with regard to accident and injury characteristics of pedestrian are presented on a basis of 3,000 real-world accidents. Accident rates were calculated in the diabetic population and compared to rates in the non-diabetic population using relative risks. Results: the estimated overall annual accident rate for the non-diabetic population was 1,469 per 100,000 versus some car accident victims suffer a broken pelvis. In fact, that about 20% of the injured pedestrians are children only between 6 and 9 years of age. Safety requirements of children should be included to a higher degree in the optimization of the car front end. Protection of pedestrians in car collisions is now an important aim of accident research. This has made it easier for insurers to challenge fault and liability when the other party in an accident has violated a traffic law, especially since liability insurance is required in all states. An in-depth case study was conducted using the selected 82 pedestrian accident cases from 1987 to 1997 in the database of Japan Automobile Research Institute, JARI, and Institute for Traffic Accident Research and Data Analysis, ITARDA. One step in the right direction to curb traffic fatalities is the recent ban implemented by the U.S. Even the United States, with one of the higher death rates related to drug overdoses in the developed world, has less at about 100 per million. A global campaign from the organization Do Something notes that motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for young people. Sure, this sounds pretty straightforward, but hitches are often complicated mechanical devices. Vehicle and injury data from 919 accidents in the UK are analyzed for frequency, cause, and consequences of occupant ejection. Typical influence of car form on injury incidents was found. Location and intensity of pedestrian primary impact on the car is stated. Pedestrian overall injury severity was about balanced with semi-advantage for the V form as compared to the pontoon form. Lower limb injuries are overrepresented with the V form. Pontoon form cars have a higher incidence of abdominal and upper thigh injuries. Elderly adults sustain more fractures of lower limb, pelvis and upper thigh. EVE upper leg form test reflects real-world pedestrian accidents. The current test condition of the eave cup or leg form test should be reconsidered, excluding the bumper lead.